Winners and losers from 2019 MLB All Star Game. The 2019 MLB All Star Game is in the books. The American League. An American League win could have been predicted as it was the league's 7th straight triumph in the Midsummer Classic. The way the game played. These were the winners and losers from the 2019 MLB All Star Game. Winner Michael Brantley delivers in Cleveland homecoming. Brantley started the game in left field for the American League. While he didn't stick the turns into the. This had to be an especially nice moment for Brantley, who played in Cleveland for more than a decade. All things considered, loser whoever forgot to pack the juiced balls. Considering the number of sluggers on both teams, it seemed unfathomable that we'd have a 4-3 final. That's exactly what baseball can be, a weird, unpredictable game. Still, its winner Jose Berrios gets into a jam, then gets tough. Trailing 1-0, the NL appeared to have a great chance to tie the game when Ketel Marte stroked a leadoff double against Berrios. Then, the minute All-Star movement. He struck out reigning NL Rookie of the Year Ronald Acuna Jr. and reigning NL MVP Christian Yelich. Then, with two, loser scoreboard operator has a rough night. This series of bloopers didn't come through to the people on TV, but the fans in Cleveland were treated to a number of errors. Colorado Rockies All-Star David Dahl was called, and Chicago Cubs catcher Wilson Contreras was. Fortunately, we've got a slight identification problem.
Raindrop, drip, drop top, top smoking